For the assignment, my group will present the topic about employee safety and health. To kick things off, we need to understand that occupational safety and health is more than just a set of rules. It is the foundation that allows every employee to perform at their absolute maximum. Think about it. When we feel safe and physically well, we can focus entirely on our tasks. Without the sense of security, barriers like injury, illness, or even the fear of a hazard become obstacles that make it impossible to give our best. Essentially, a safe workplace is not just a requirement, it is the engine that drives peak performance. Firstly, I want to talk about something that affects every single one of us the moment we step into a workplace: safety. We often hear terms like OSH and DOSH thrown around, but they do actually mean. Think about OSH as the goal, which is keeping us healthy and safety, while DOSH is the referee or government department in Malaysia that makes sure everyone plays by the rules. Now, how about this all work? In Malaysia, have a law called OSHA 1984. It's built on a very simple idea called self-regulation. This basically means that safety is not just a government job. It's a shared responsibility between the boss who runs the place and the workers who do the job. Recent research by Hamid and colleagues in 2023 points out that the best companies don't just follow the rules, but because they have to put a safety culture where looking out for another is just a part of the daily routine. So what does the act actually do for the employee? First, the employee legal shield. Under Section 15, employer is legally required to give employee a safety place to work, proper tools, and the right training. But it's a two-way street. Section 24 says, as employees have to look out for ourselves and teammates too. To keep this organized, company use the system called OSHMS. Next, HIREC is basically a fancy way of saying, let's spot the danger, how risky it is, and fix it before someone gets hurt. So, is it really that important? The answer is a huge yes. Beyond just saving life, a safe workforce is what keeps our country economy strong. Alias and Razak 2024 recently highlighted that when people are safe at work, productivity goes up and medical costs goes down, which makes Malaysia more resilient. Even the latest 2024 updates on the OSH Master Plan show that a healthy workforce is the secret ingredient to a successful nation. So, OSHA 1994 and the work done by DOSH are not just about paperwork or heavy manuals. They are about making sure at the end of the shift, every Malaysian gets to go home to their family in one piece. Therefore, in this video, we will talk about the importance, challenges, and problem impact of safety and health on company performance and strategy of safety and health. Next is the importance of OSH. In 2025, OSH in Malaysia has officially moved from being a legal burden to a critical driver of organizational performance. We measure its importance through three key dimensions, which is life, finance, and health. Firstly, it's about safety and life preservation. According to the latest Perkeso report released in February 2025, Malaysia saw over 66,000 work-related accidents in 2024, while industrial accidents at the workplace actually decreased to 32,936 cases. We are facing a new crisis, committing accidents, which is traveling to and from work increased to 33,638 cases. This means the importance of OSH now extends beyond the office walls. Companies must now protect employees during their entire journey. Second is economic sustainability. For a business, safety is no longer just a cost, it is an investment. Research from 2024 and early 2025 emphasized that workplace accident drain 10% to 50% of a company operational budget through hidden costs like legal fees and project delays. Furthermore, the June 2024 OSHA amendment have dramatically increased the stakes. Employees now face fines up to 500,000 ringgit for failing to provide a safe environment. Simply put, a poor safety record now major financial risks that can bankrupt a business. Finally, there is health risk management. We are now dealing with an epidemic of occupational disease. Reports from the Ministry of Human Resources in late 2024 showed a 29% increase in occupational disease cases, reaching over 11,700 reports. While noise-induced hearing loss is still the number one threat, 2025 has brought a massive focus on mental health. Under the new DOSH guidelines, social hazards like extreme stress are now recognized as legal safety risks. So OSH is important because it saves lives, protects the company's bottom line from 500,000 ringgit fines, and ensures the workforce remains mentally and physically fit.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Afifa and I will be presenting the challenges and problem in employee safety and health. In this part, I will explain the main issue faced by organization in implementing effective safety and health practice. The first challenge is budget constraints. Many organizations have limited budget for safety and health program, including safety training and protective equipment. For example, in small manufacturing companies, management may delay replacing all safety helmet or glove to reduce costs. This situation increases the risk of workplace injuries and accidents that could have been prevented. The next problem is the lack of employee awareness. Some employees do not feel understand the importance of safety rules and then to ignore standard operating procedure. For instance, workers may refuse to wear safety shoes or helmet because they feel uncomfortable, especially when performing short tasks. This unsafe behavior can lead to serious incidents in the workplace. Another major challenge is a weak safety culture, which is the organization when management does not prioritize safety, employees are less likely to take safety rules seriously. For example, supervisors may ignore safety violations to avoid conflict with workers. As a result, employers assume that safety is not priority and unsafe practice become normal. Physical and environment hazards are also common problem in many workplaces. These include unsafe machinery, slippery floor, and exposure to chemical and poor ergonomic condition. For example, wet floor without warning sign in the factory or hospital can easily use slips and falls. Such accident may lead to injury, absenteeism, and reduced productivity. The final challenge is the lack of continuous training and effective reporting system. Some organizations only provide safety training during employee orientation. For instance, without refreshing training, workers may forget about safety procedure or fail to recognize new risks. In addition, poor accident reporting system make it difficult for organizations to prevent similar incidents in the future.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shafiqah binti Masa. Today, I will be present on the impact of the company performance. that we can see in terms of companies' productivity, companies' profit, and also companies' growth. Firstly, workplace safety has a direct impact on productivity. According to the article, a safe working environment allows employees to focus on their tasks without worrying about hazards or injuries. When employees feel safe, they can work more efficiently and more productively. The article also highlights that safety can reduce absenteeism. This is because fewer workplace accidents and illness mean employees are less to take the medical leave. As a result, work processes continue smoothly without any disruption. In addition, when companies prioritize safety, employees will feel valued and supported. This improves morale and engagement, which further enhances the productivity and teamwork within the organization. Now, let's look at on the impact of the company's profit. Workplace safety also contribute to the company profit. The article explained that workplace accidents are costly. They lead to medical expenses, compensation claims, and lost working hours. By preventing accidents, companies can significantly reduce this cost. Furthermore, organizations with strong safety records often benefit from lower insurance premium. This helps reduce operational expenses and also increase overall profitability. Safety also minimize downtime caused by accidents or investigation. When operations run without interruption, companies are able to maintain consistent output, which positively affect revenues and profit. This slide explains how employee safety and health can contribute to the company's growth. Firstly, when an organization prioritizes employee safety and health, employees are more likely to stay with the company. When a company applies a safe working environment, this will help to increase the job satisfaction and also reduce the employee turnover. This also helps the company to save costs that related to the recruitment and also training. Secondly, good safety and health practice improve the company's reputation. Organizations that care about employee well-being are more attractive to skilled workers, investors, and also business partners. This positive image strengthens the company's competitive advantages in the market. Lastly, employee safety and health support sustainable business growth. A healthy and stable workforce allows operation to run smoothly without frequent disruption. At the same time, compliance with safety and health regulation helps the company to avoid the legal penalties and also operational shutdown, which to ensuring the long-term growth.
Okay. Hi sir, my name is Siti Nurjana Binti Muhsin. So I will talk about strategic safety and health, optimizing organizational performance through safety and health. Safety and health workplace is not just about avoiding accidents, it also includes employees' mental and physical well-being. When employees feel safe and supported, they can focus better, innovate, and contribute positively to organizations. So, let's watch these short animations to see what happens when bullying or harassment occurs.
Dan and Lily are in the break room talking and joking with each other when Pat, a new coworker, enters the break room in order to prepare Pat's lunch. Dan and Lily look at Pat and then loudly start making jokes to each other that could be about Pat. Dan says to Lily, "What is that smell? Something stinks like a stupid southerner. You know, one of those foods that foreigners like to eat. Are you sure it is the food? It could be the person. Probably has to do with them being ugly also. You know how hygiene and looks tie together. Let's get back to work. I don't want to stink like this all day." Dan and Lily are in the break room talking and joking with each other when Pat, a new coworker, enters the break room in order to prepare Pat's lunch. Dan and Lily look at Pat and then loudly.
As you can see, employees feel unsafe, stressed, and cannot focus properly. This affects their productivity and the overall organizations. Now that we understand the problem, Let's look at the strategy the organization can implement to prevent these issues and ensure employees feel safe, supported, and productive. As you can see, employees feel unsafe, stressed, and cannot focus properly. This Okay, so the first strategic is strategic psychosocial risk management. With this strategy, we strengthen and ensure the well-being of employee not only mentally but also physically. By implementing a zero tolerance policy, HR not only follows the law to protect employees' safety and health, but also help to build psychological safety in the workplace. When employees feel free from any kinds of fear at work, they can shift their mental energy from just surviving stress to focusing on innovations and contributing positively to the organizations. This strategy also reduces costs related to high turnover, lowers legal risks, and protect the company's reputations, keeping the organization as an employee of choice. Okay, for the second strategy is internationalizing a self-regulatory safety culture, the OSHA 1994 mandate. The second strategy point is creating a self-regulatory culture. This means moving the organization from a police compliance model to a shared responsibility model, where safety becomes part of the company culture, not just an HR tasks. Safety and health committees are given real decision-making power so employees can identify and manage risk themselves. When everyone takes responsibility, it builds strong internal discipline and ensure business continuity. This helps protect the organizations from accidents and keep investor confidence high. Okay, the third strategic point is strategic ESG integrations and human capital value. Today, safety and health should be seen as part of the ESG strategy, which is environmental, social, and governance. In modern investment decisions, safety and health performance is no longer hidden. It shows management quality and long-term sustainability. By reporting safety milestone and health investment, the organizations improve its social score, making it more attractive to investors and ethical capital. This turns safety and health into a value drivers, helping boost stock value and market competitiveness. Ultimately, a safe workplace shows that the company is well managed, sustainable, and ready for the future, while valuing its most important asset is people. The fourth strategic consideration is prevention through design and economic optimizations. It is a strategy of a proactive system design rather than reactive protections. Rather than turning to administrative controls or personal protective equipment, we achieve ergonomic solutions within the process itself. By optimizing how employees work with their physical and virtual environment, musculoskeletal disorders and chronic fatigue are reduced. It also helps reduce presenteeism, which is a condition where the staff are physically present in work but are not very productive. The end product is a smooth, slow process which ensures quality and minimizes downtime resulting from human errors. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurullah Jiha binti Naharuddin. My student ID is 2024674942. Next, we go to the last slide is conclusion. For employee safety and health are essential for a productive and successful workplace when organizations prioritize safe working conditions and employee well-being. They reduce accident, improve well-being, and increase efficiency. Protecting workers' physical and mental health also show respect and responsibility, leading to a stronger teamwork and long-term success. Therefore, maintaining employee safety and health should always be a top priority for every organization. In conclusion, also, employee safety and health play a vital role in the success of any organizations. A safe working environment helps prevent injury and illness, allowing employees to perform their duties efficiently. When workers feel protected and valued, their job satisfaction and motivation increase, leading to better productivity and teamwork. Additionally, prioritizing safety and health ensure that organizations meet legal and ethical responsibility. Therefore, maintaining strong safety and health practice is essential for creating a positive, productive, and sustainable workplace.